Hello, everyone, and welcome to our first official episode of Power Rangers Insect Knights, Season 1. Um, I am the Game Master, Grid Master. I'm not sure. I think they just call them Game Masters, but I'll go with Grid Master. It sounds fancier. Um, so, welcome. This is our first time. We do have a wonderful cast of regulars. I know some people are like, hey, it's Power Rangers, but there's 4 people. Power Rangers is normally 3 or 5. Yes, we're unique. It's 4, which is actually a team. There was a team in Super Sentai that started with 4 members. That was Jack K, I believe it was. It was card based. They had the spade, the jack, or the spade, the king, diamond, and stuff like that. Anyway, so welcome. Let us go around and introduce the people. You can say your name and maybe before, since we, instead of introducing as your characters come up, let's just do the introduction of your characters, like, their name and brief description right off the bat. So let's go around. Who has food in their mouth? Darn. Oh, Katrina, you're first. You volunteered.
Rude. So, I am playing Destiny Wright. She is a student that is currently studying to be an EMT. She is a Asian American, Chinese American young woman with short dark hair that usually wears like cargo pants and sneakers, and always has her bag with her that usually has like various first aid supplies and all sorts of other goodies and whatnot. Yeah, she's a big old nerd that doesn't think before jumping into danger.
I did hear you describe pants and shoes. Does your character wear shirts?
Yes, yes, she wears like t-shirts and like a jean jacket. Yes, she also wears shirts.
All right, next, let us go with Vet.
All right, I'm Bex. I'm playing Vera Kotov. In terms of basic thing, Caucasian. Trying to remember one sec. What height I have her at? I never put it down. Cool. I'm smart. Oh well. Nah, probably average height. Well built, martial artist and musician. Going back to the thing. She generally dresses in fairly like loose workout gear, silver hair, long. I'm trying to think of other basic things. I've not thought of this for a bit. So probably has a few tattoos at this point. And her mom runs a martial arts dojo nearby. So, and also is going to probably be the one keeping Destiny out of trouble.
All right.
What?
All right, let's see. Callie.
Sorry, I'm still laughing at cargo pants. Hello. I'm Callie. My character is hang on, let me bring it up. Jupiter Orion, Massachusetts May. And she is, or Ori for short. She has like layered hair that kind of sticks out and is very orange and put normally in pigtails, or not pigtails, braids, then just that go right over her shoulders. She wears overalls that are probably stained with grass, and has some flowers in the pockets and has paint everywhere. Yeah, she loves painting, and she loves gardening, and she loves space, and that's it. She loves her parents, who her dad may or may not be Jimmy Buffett, but anyway, that's it. That's
Jimmy Buffett. All right, and finally, but certainly not least, Reese.
Hello, I'm Reese, and I will be playing Orpheus Darcy Blake, or Odie Blake. I don't think he would tell anyone his name is Orpheus Darcy. Just tells everyone to call him Odie or Odie Blake. He's Caucasian, 5'10-ish, black hair, wears a lot of black shirts, blue jeans. He's very, very friendly. He's very what's a good word to put it? He's very affectionate. And he tries to not escalate anything. Always tries to use words first. Usually can talk his way out of most situations.
Oh,
So did I miss out on the contest to make the goofiest name possible?
I don't know. I feel like I'm the one who missed out. You at least have a weird name.
It's not that weird. Destiny
everyone's
is
name
like-
was developed in a vacuum from one
It
another,
was literally
as far as I
like-
know.
I checked. It was like the top 10 names for babies that were born the year my character was.
Hey.
It's
Orpheus and
pretty
Darcy
common.
both mean like dark or black or something along those lines. So I mean, what am I
Parents
supposed
must
to
have
do?
been in a mood.
One of them likes Callie. What is it? Greek mythology?
Yeah.
Yeah, Greek. One of
It
them
is
likes.
Greek
One of them
Orpheus.
likes Greek mythology. The other one really likes Jane Austen.
I was gonna say that.
Is your character's mom just Callie?
No,
Are they
no,
both just is Callie just both your parents?
no.
So, we have the
Shut
child of
up.
an emo goth group, and then we have the child of the hippies. So, yeah. So let's start. Those are our characters, our cast. Some people call it, though. That's always weird. I always find the term cast weird on these streams. I'm not paying you.
That'd be weird.
I keep all the revenue.
All those
revenue?
tens of hundreds of cents.
So our story begins basically at the beginning in the city that started all, Angel Grove. It has been decades since the great invasion from space, which I believe was in 98 was when that happened. I should have read this written down on some notes. Yes. You will note that this game is a lot more lighthearted than some of the games we have on our stream.
So you're
So
telling me that Baltimore by night isn't lighthearted fun?
I know. Yeah, so in
Girl,
98
You don't even know. I gotta tell you what happened last time.
anyway, so yeah, so there was a great invasion in 98, which was 24 years. Oh god, I'm old. 24 years ago. There was a great invasion in Angel Grove. It destroyed a lot of the city, damaged it, but they rebuilt. Now there have been ranger teams after that. Like there have been the rangers before the invasion, fighting lots of monsters, always defending the city. Afterwards, there's still monsters that invade Earth, but other teams and other cities have to deal with that. Oddly enough, most of them are in California, so things just really love California. Which I did look up, and most of the fictional cities in Power Rangers are located in California. Kind of like where they filmed it. Surprise. So, cities rebuilt. It's been 24 years, and our cast begins. They all are employed in some form at the community center and juice bar. Once owned by Ernie, who has since gone on to bigger things as the new mayor of Angel Grove, because his resources helped rebuild the city. Apparently, he had a lot of money set aside, being very good at finances and owning a lot more stuff and businesses than people realized. So now the manager of the community center is a man named Rocky, who's an older gentleman in his late 40s, who's employed our group of young adventurers. So, if I'm not mistaken, two of you are basically there to coach or teach different kinds of sports kind of stuff. Ori is behind the bar, the juice bar, doing the juicing and the barring of things. Destiny teaches different first aid and language classes, as well as being on call in case someone gets injured in the very aggressive Little League softball and baseball practices that occur. Kids can be aggressive when you give them bats and balls.
Definitely valid. I was gonna say definitely not the martial arts class, but yeah, no, kids with baseball bats are fucking terrifying.
And that in
Ever-
martial arts,
You ever been hitting the fingers when you're trying to pitch a baseball to kids?
Ever been hit by the baseball when you're trying to pitch the kid?
That's what I was
That
thinking.
too.
Yeah.
I
Or
mean,
like,
you've never
kids
lived
are
if you
to-
haven't been baseballed.
Depending on the age, they're just at the right height to make you really regret getting close while they're holding
Yep.
that bat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Then in martial arts, like if it's a striking one, you tend to wear a lot more padding because you're planning on getting hit. And grappling, you can control the pressure. Baseball, one foul, ball or swing of the bat, you ain't expecting it. So we start off our day. It's like any other. It's a nice. We say we're starting. What's a good month? Let's do July. That's a nice month. Middle of the year, kind of. Yeah. That's nice July. The four of you know, and a lot of people, that about a month ago or so, there were some incidents in the city where monsters thought long gone showed up. There's only a handful of them. Nothing too spectacular, but enough to cause, the city to take note. And it did look like that some retired rangers came out and saved the day. Your characters know it because those who are at home, off screen, we did some preludes to get everyone to know each other a little bit better. And in those preludes, they encountered strange, unusual things, plus monsters.
So they saw there was a second ranger spotted, or was it just the blue one that we saw?
You do know that was more than one just overall, but the one you all encountered was one of the blue ones. But there were a couple others that were spotted in town when the incursions happened. But yeah, it's a nice July weekend. Kids are out of school and enjoying the thing. It's a nice balmy 76 degrees Fahrenheit. So really nice. There. So over here behind the counter at the juice bar, OD Blake, you are probably training some kids in like the multi-purpose room on the side to do I don't know, some kind of activity that kids are learning. Like I guess they do that running exercise you could possibly be doing, where you go back and forth, you build up that quick explosion of speed so you can get to bases faster. We can say that Vera's in another part of the center. One day I'll get a map for this, but center training some kids in, I forget what martial arts you do. One that
MMA.
goes.
She's MMA, so multiple martial arts. It's
so
a multiple
basically-
martial arts mixed.
In other words, mainly the grappling ones that are derived from like BJJ and stuff.
Yeah,
It's-
probably.
Yeah, when they say MMA, they never mean Aikido and like Wing Chun. That's always
That's also because mainly Aikido isn't used in MMA.
yeah. And Destiny, are you like? Do you think you'd be teaching class now? Just like relaxing at the bar? And when I say bar, it is a juice bar. They don't serve alcoholic beverages here because that is bad for kids.
Maybe teaching one of her language classes.
So you're teaching What language?
I rolled for it. It is Spanish.
Which one of your
So-
50 languages are you teaching?
So in the class, and you're like, La gata es bonita.
No, all the kids' pronunciation is just fucking horrible.
Hola. Estoy norteamericano. What?
Try to teach them to roll their R's and just lose the class for 10 minutes.
Caro. Ooh, caro. Yeah, I can't roll my R's.
I can never roll my R's either, so I feel you can.
No, but kids have a ton of fun trying.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you're teaching. It's a pretty nice, good day. So a couple hours go by, classes start winding down. As they do, let's see. All right, Vera. You know, you're training and stuff, and the one kid comes up and it's like, do you go by like fancy style like sensei or
Nah, probably just tell them call her V.
V, I got a problem.
Yeah.
I landed wrong and my finger is at a 90. And I go and this part of the finger is kind of
All right, come with me. We'll get Destiny to fix it.
like, it hurts.
Don't think about the pain, it makes it worse.
Now I'm only thinking about pain. So you go over Destiny, you say you're sitting there in the room. It's not like a class building or anything, so it's kind of more open. And you see Vera walk over with one of her students who's just holding his hand like
Ooh.
The other kids are like, muy outro.
Yeah.
Let's take a break, kids. Is it close to like the end of the class, Kevin?
Yeah, it's getting there. One of the kids is like, pregunta.
Maybe we'll just end early today.
I see.
Oh boy. Okay. What did you do?
I landed wrong. We're supposed to do break fall, and I landed and broke my finger.
He took it literally.
I just landed wrong. I was scared I was going to land on my hand and hand it on the other one. It's going to get cut off.
It's not. We're not gonna cut it off. I will use medicine to try and set this kid's finger or bandage it in such a way that we can get to the hospital without incredible pain.
All right, let's see what you do. Roll that beautiful dice thing. Now, for those at home who are unfamiliar with Power Rangers RPG, it is a relatively new one from Renegade Games that uses what's called the Essence 20 system, where you roll a d20 plus dice based on your skill you're using. So it's like d20 plus d6, d20 plus something, blah, blah, blah.
And then I have my influence perk says that I have edge on any non-combat tasks related to my chosen service. And my influence comes into play. My influence being the community helper EMT.
All right. So you roll with edge, you said, correct?
Correct.
For
Woo!
those at home, edge is where you roll 2 d20s, take the highest. It's like advantage if you play 5e.
So I got a crit on both dice. So I got a
All right.
24.
All right. One of the best rolls. You just look at it, you realize there's no broken. It's just kind of like the the joint just out of place, and you're just kind of like hold
So do
him.
the thing like to distract him and just try and get him talking about something like what
Or bend it back in.
doing.
One snap.
Yeah, and like while he's in the middle of a conversation, then pop it back into place.
It's like It's like
All done?
should I put some like ice or something on it?
Yeah, you probably want to put some ice on there, but not for very long. Maybe like 20 minutes at most or so. We'll see what we can get you from the bar.
Okay. I'll go to the bar and ask for some. So, Ori, you see this kid in a martial arts outfit.
I'll go with
You
him
like
so
have
he
a
doesn't
specific-
just stick his hand to a cup of fucking ice water.
So, does Vera have a specific uniform, or they just kind of like
No,
wear
she
whatever?
she wants them. She wants it to be accessible. So yeah, no, there's no way she's making them wear uniform. It's like, they're probably wearing like basketball shorts and like, the very whatever they have to use.
He just walks over and it's like, Miss Bartender person, the nurse here says I need an icy.
An ice pack. An ice E is for your feelings. The ice pack is for your hand.
But my hand hurts, so that's a feeling.
Okay, how about both?
It's like, I like cherry.
An ice for the finger and an ice for the soul. Coming right up. I'm getting some cherry. Yeah, I'll get both.
Absolutely, a little second. So as you're doing that, we cut to Odie Blake. You're
Mhm.
there with your group. They're finishing up, and one of the kids walks up to you. It's just like, "Hey, coach.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
So I was thinking about something.
Mm-hmm. Lay it
We've
on
been
me.
we've been working really hard and really good, and think we'll be ready for the one of our games coming up. That one of the just games that different not professional one, but the whatever the hell that's called, Pee-wee thing. Yeah. Anyway, I was thinking normally what happens is when the team gets together and we win, we celebrate with like a pizza party, right?
Right.
But what if instead we celebrate with a pizza party now before we have a match? So we are excited to play the match, and then if we win, we get another pizza party.
I like the way you think. I'm in. However, that's going to have to be a discussion with the parents as well. Just because, if you eat before the game, then, you get a little sluggish and it gets kind of weird. And then you can't play as well. And then you don't get the second pizza party. So sometimes it's better to have just the one versus the two. But I am down. I can talk about it with the other people and see if that's okay.
Maybe instead of something heavy like pizza, we do something lighter like ice cream before the game to cool us down so we're cool for the game.
Not bad. It's not bad.
As long as you
Alright.
don't give it to Robin over there. She's lactose intolerant.
Oh no,
The dog's name. You can't.
Ah,
we can get something. We can get a substitute for that. There's no problem with that.
there's the
I will
dog.
see what I can do.
All right.
All right, good
Let's-
suggestion. Good suggestion.
Or smoothie party and be smooth for the game.
Just full of so many great ideas. That's awesome. I'll note those all down, and I will bring that up to see if I can make that happen.
All right, coach. Sounds awesome.
All right.
Gonna go hit the shower.
Well, just take a shower. Don't hit it.
I was always wondering why they told you to hit it.
I don't know.
Now I'm just picturing this kid has literally been hitting the showers before every shower.
It's in there. He's all sweaty and gross, and he's just like,
Fighting the shower.
I don't know why they want me to do this. And then he leaves.
Doesn't actually shower, just hits the shower and then walks away.
It's in his family car. They roll down all the windows.
At least it's softball and not a sport like a sport where you have to wear more equipment. Let me tell you, goalie gear in a hot summer, not fun.
So
Too bad the softballs aren't really soft.
You just can't call them hard balls. It'd be really weird.
Hardball. All right, so you're sitting around, or you're giving out some food and stuff. You do see this just horde of kids approaching that just got done with different games and stuff. So it's a busy time with you. And I'll say that you're not the only one. They do have another person working behind the bar to help out, make sure you're not overwhelmed by like the 30 kids approaching or just like, I want this and I want that, and all kinds of things, burgers, fries, smoothies,
Mm-hmm.
persimmons.
And the dog's not allowed in the inside, right? Like we had this discussion last time.
Yeah, the dog is at the entrance antechamber area. It's just a health thing. Since there's food served, they can't really have dogs unless it's a service dog because California health code.
Okay. I'm just like, hey, okay, I'll get the food for you. Just like, chill out. Get it? Because you want an icy anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just like I'm looking out and I'm making sure that all of the kids get their food, but I'm also making it like looking out every once in a while to my dog who is selling fruits outside, and making sure that is still happening. And I'm like giving the dog he's a Newfoundland dog, so it's just like probably looks over and it's like
nothing.
He's got
no, Cat. It's a Newfie dog. That explains everything. I understand, Callie.
Okay, thank you. No, he's got he's got like a little like a basket in his mouth, and he's got like a sign on his chest that says fruit like $5 or $1 each, and like a little like thing beside him to put the money in.
Does he like fight them if they shortchange him?
Yeah.
A 5 and a 1.
As you're serving that, you do feel a hand on your shoulder. It's Rocky's like, hey, see, you keep looking out for your dog. Go ahead and go check on him. I'll take over for a few moments.
I'm just,
Go.
Oh,
I got it.
Okay. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Dogs are cool. We'd allow them in if it wasn't for the health standards.
Yeah. I can't just leave him at home because my parents work, and I don't want to leave him by himself. But anyway, I'll just go outside.
Just go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go outside, check on Robin Sweetums.
Yeah. Just sitting there, it's like, as he says, people walk over, even if they don't put money in, they just pet him for good luck. Like, yeah, good luck. He's the door dog.
Yeah. I mean, I absolutely would not pass up an opportunity to pet a dog selling fruit, but still a little weird.
Yeah, you see, you look, there are several fruits missing. You look in this little basket, you see about like $15, a chew toy, and a milk bone.
Robin, we talked about this. You can't keep giving up free fruit for milk bones. You don't. No, I know that it's an investment, and you have to work on things, and it's just like, but we can't, like, we're trying to get like a little extra money, and I can't buy a new bike with a milk bone.
Just puts his paw on your shoulder like,
okay, fine, we'll take milk bones as currency, but only this week, okay?
Goes over to the thing, picks up the milk bone.
Here you go. And I put like some in my pocket, a little bit more in the pocket, into the little box so he can have some more. And I make sure that his bowl of water is filled up because I'm a responsible pet owner.
Just in there, enjoying it. As you're doing that, he does the old rollover.
Okay, I'll give you pets, and then I just like.
Couple kids walk over. Can we pet the dog too?
Yeah, you can pet.
I'm like, ah. And the dog is enjoying life.
Okay.
As we cut in to the non-enjoying of life, workers. So, we go with Destiny. Are you guys getting yourself a little bit of food? Are you enjoying any of that? Or are you just, what you do?
Yeah, her class is over. She'll probably get like a bite to eat and a smoothie.
As you're doing that, one of your students walks over, it's like, teacher, oh, sorry, maestra,
What's up?
so can you explain the difference between the two 2Bs? I'm still confused.
Okay, and she'll like sit down, pull out a napkin, and
So what are the difference between the two
I
2Bs?
don't fucking remember.
Better question.
Is
What
it-
is a two Bs?
In Spanish they have 2B is seer or a steer, I think, a story. Basically two different things, but yeah.
Cat's just using this as an excuse to get lessons from Cat for Spanish.
Duolingo, what is
Okay.
yeah, there's difference between S and RS and estoy and soy. One is permanent, one is not permanent. A lot of Romance languages have that shit. So the teacher is teaching, you try and get free lessons, like, yeah. Doing that, Vera, as you are sitting there, did you get some food for yourself, enjoying, or you're more like hanging?
She's probably mostly just hanging for now.
One of your newer students approaches you, is like, V.
Yep.
Yeah. So I was seeing some stuff on YouTube, and I was wondering if you know how to do the whole like demok thing, like, death touch. Like I was watching it with like these guys apparently can just like touch you and just like throw you to the ground and like paralyze you with like 2 fingers.
Vera kind of like instinctively, like her nose just, like the scrunch up of like, and yeah, she kind of just like puts a hand on the shoulder and says, those aren't helpful for training.
But if you're like learning how to defend ourselves, don't we want to like boom, like take someone out quickly?
She's trying to think, and then she says, they aren't actual martial arts. They aren't, it's just actors.
What? They said they're like 12th Dan and like Aikikijitsu and stuff like that.
Part of me is just like the 12th Dan. That's just their name.
And like saw this one thing. It was like a movie based on a real story. This Frank Dukes guy who entered like death tournaments.
The worst part is I know exactly this whole thing too, because I've recently watched a video about the world of all these fake martial arts.
Like, that'd be cool. Right? You ever kill a man with your hands?
Usually the goal isn't to kill, it's just to protect or win.
But it's martial arts, not defensive arts. Martial means war.
You're looking too hard into it, kid. Trust me. If I ended up having to kill someone with my hands, I'd be in a lot of trouble and probably not be able to teach someone.
So your hands aren't like registered deadly weapons like Steven Seagal.
Who's Steven Seagal? I'm joking. She says that with a smirk on her face when the kid says that.
Well, it's like the guy on the YouTube. I saw it. Like, apparently he's really good at fighting,
Also-
and he's in movies.
It's so good that this kid hasn't found the other part of those videos where literally the people who do these martial arts get the shit kicked out of them by an actual martial arts practitioner. It is brutal usually. Like literally, I watched one where a guy got punched. The guy got punched in the face, and he looks like a man who has never been punched in the face before. You gotta just patch. There's no need for those kind of things. Don't worry. I'll make sure you protect yourself well.
Ah, that sucks. Oh well, you're the cheap one, and just walks away.
Yep. Kind of just rolls her eyes.
As he walks away, he just like bumps into someone else, like, "Hey, deadly weapon here." Just keeps walking.
Oh, sorry, man. I didn't mean I didn't buy it.
Like, yeah, tiger claw.
Vera does start giggling at that.
The swaggiest 14-year-old you've seen.
Not a high bar.
As you're doing that, the crowd starts dying a bit as the kids start like, heading out to the parents and stuff. And as that happens, there's a little intercom and just hear Rocky over. It's like, well, Destiny, Vera, Ori, and OD Blake, come to my office, please.
Ooh, we're in trouble.
What's new? Vera stands up and starts walking. Actually, then she'll start walking. And then does Ori hear that being outside?
Yeah, there's a little speaker on that side. Too.
Okay.
Oh, God, go, Robin. Give him pets. Take on the head.
Does the whole paw and shoulder things. Like,
I know. You'll hold down the fort.
so yeah, get to Rocky's office again. For those who weren't here with their preludes, it's a relatively Spartan office, which is like a desk and like a laptop, a couple random posters, and a filing cabinet. Nothing ostentatious. Rocky tends to be a laid back person. As you walk in, he's like, "Hey, none of you are in trouble. Just want to clear the thing. I know normally you get called and you're probably used to being called to the principal's office and you're like, woohoo, we did something wrong." Nah, not that any of you ever had that happen. I'm sure you all were perfectly wonderful students who never got in trouble. As everyone stares at Vera.
Why are we staring at Vera? I don't get it.
We know which one of us would get in trouble.
Why? I never did anything to get in trouble. What are you talking about?
I don't get it. Okay. What's up,
Uh,
Rocky? How's it going?
Not much. I got an extra job for all of you if you want to take it. We have a delivery of some of our world famous cakes that we produce here. And by world famous, I mean famous in the city. And some pizzas to basically we do a small catering business on the side. The normal people who drive the van and do the deliveries and stuff are indisposed right now. Not quite sure what's wrong. They just called out sick, and I don't question it so long as it's just not if you're not out for a long period of time, I normally don't say anything. If you are going to be out for a long time, the only reason I ask is I'm concerned if my employees are sick for long periods of time, because anything we can do about that to help them out. Anyway, you four are pretty trustworthy, and I was wondering if you would like to drive the van and deliver the goods up to an old friend of mine who's having the catering. I will pay you. You will be paid extra for going above and beyond your normal stuff. Extra 75.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, always happy to help.
Yeah, we'll go
Yeah.
with that.
Because I know it's normally after your couple lessons and stuff. You go home and do whatever it is, young adults do nowadays. Like go to the arcade, go to dojos.
I do that. Yes.
Back in my day, we just basically hung out at the community center all day, hanging out with friends. It's before we had like computers and
That's what
cell
we do for
phones.
work.
Yeah, we kind of just made this our life here because it's just there's a nice place to hang out and meet people and just get to know everyone. It's a
Fair.
very nice community place, which we strive to still be. Let's remember, community first.
Good motto.
So if you accept, I can get you the keys. Y'all can drive, right?
No,
No,
So you won't drive then.
I won't. I would like to drive, but I
I
don't
can-
know how.
I can teach you to drive later.
Oh,
Do the job first. And I'll,
do you by chance have a license to teach driving classes by the state?
no.
Because if you did get the license, we could pay you extra to teach driving courses on, some days during the week.
I'm more than happy to look into it though.
Always good to have people helping the community out. We just got to make sure it's legal. Unlike that one incident.
Anyway,
Yep.
So, yeah, he goes, he opens up his filing cabinet, and it's like keys are under K. Here we go.
Oh, these are the wrong keys. The keys are under V because it's van keys.
You guys like, here you go. Those are the spares.
I don't know what's funnier, the idea of like actual keys sitting in like a manila folder or like a singular key just taped to a sheet of paper.
so taped to the manila folder.
yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Man, this is
Yeah.
really hard to start the car with this thing.
Man, this thing is really sticky.
Just fold it back. There we go.
Fun fact, one of my last jobs, they had the keys to the van stuck to a piece of hockey stick this long. So when you try to drive the car, it just smack you in the leg constantly.
That sounds so fucking annoying.
Was it supposed to be so you don't lose it?
Yes,
Okay. At my
someone
last
lost
jo-
it multiple times.
I'm not surprised. On my last job, we had the building keys hooked up to a metal bar about this long, and people have lost it.
Yep.
So that thing weighed like 2 pounds, 3 pounds, and it's still somehow like. So doesn't surprise me.
So Rocky takes you to the back where most of the stuff is ready to go. You just have to put on the van and then drive out to the place. He's like, all right, so I printed off the directions and a map for you.
All
Who
right.
can read really
Thank you.
well? Who can read directions really well?
Vera just pulls up her phone.
I mean,
That'll work too.
Who can read really well? We're teenagers in the modern age. We don't need to read well. We have Google Maps.
Is this MapQuest?
2022, we don't need to read where we're going.
MapQuest, still good.
It's so
Oh
good.
my god. Such an old man.
It's
That's
a viable
bullying.
option. It's just as good.
Is it though?
I didn't say it was better.
Is it just as good even?
Just as good.
Implies quality.
Yeah. I
You
don't know
can
if
get to your
that's accurate.
destination.
I use the high quality printer so that the image, I also print off like the images step by step too on it.
Vera
Okay,
just
that
types it
part.
into Google Maps.
My grandma still uses MapQuest. This is hilarious.
My parents also do the same thing. My dad also has 600 GPSs, it feels like at this point, too.
Just
He
keep
works-
losing them.
No, they just keep dying on him. He does drive buses for a living, so But yeah.
Alrighty.
All right. Vera will start loading up the van once ODB unlocks it.
Let's say you'll load up, get in. It's one of the large vans that could substitute for like a painter's van or a shop van or a catering van or a free candy van, depending on the quality.
I do like free candy.
Yeah, so there's the 2 front seats, and then like right behind it, there's like 1 bench seat, and then the rest of the seats have all been, obviously removed for storage and stuff. So it seats 5, but don't need all 5. So unless you want to take the dog.
Get my dog. I should. Yeah, let's take the. Is it okay if I take the dog? Take my dog?
Yeah, I don't think there's actually any health standards against that. It's only if the places you prepare the food.
Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run and go get Robin.
You go out there, and this guy's just like, so I want 2 of these, but I have $8. Can I get use $8 per? And the dog is like, all right, fine, $10.
Sure, it's a dog.
Ruthless negotiator.
I'm sorry, sir. We're closed today.
As he's putting the money in and grabs the 2 fruits. Okay.
Okay. Come on, Robin.
He picks up the basket and the money, just like.
I love him.
Very well trained. So cute.
He picks it up, puts it in his briefcase, puts on his little hat.
He's got a little tie. He's yeah, okay. I would take if I could pick up the dog, I would, but I can't. So
God,
I
that would be
just,
comedy to see you try and pick that dog up.
Dog picks you up.
Big dog and little legs underneath.
Take
There'll come a
over.
time when I have to carry this dog. I just know it. All right, come on, let's go.
He jumps into the front seat. Just
Yo, what up, dog?
Just looking
How's
at the
business?
dog, you get shotgun.
Vera hops in the back.
just stares at you.
He called shotgun.
Uses his mouth to grab the seatbelt.
Oh, dude, let me help you with that.
So responsible.
This dog is already smarter than Destiny, I think. In terms of taking
Oh.
stuff out of
Okay.
danger.
I wear my seatbelt.
And you,
Vera hops into the back.
and you
Same.
all get in, start driving where the GPS leads you, or maps. Every now and then, when it's like a close up, a distant shot, it almost seems like there's a person wearing a dog suit just with his arm out the window, but other times it's the dog.
Hello, cat face palm so hard. She got removed from the video.
So you drive down to like drive up to the more mountainous areas or outside of Angel Grove, and you see a house. It's a moderate house, though you can tell the person probably has some money and stuff because it's a house in the woods and away from a lot of people. Somewhat long driveway go up. It's a nice house, lots of windows, and as you pull up, a person walks out wearing jeans and like a black hoodie. It's like, hey,
Roll down the window for Robin.
sup, dog? It's like, hey, so
How's it going?
I know about you. Rocky sent you up, right?
That is correct.
All right, yeah. So now I'll show you where to bring everything in. Having a little party later with some old friends.
Nice. Need pull around or just start carrying from here?
You can pull a little bit closer. If you turn around back in, I can, get you closer to the house.
Gotcha. Much appreciated.
A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit
More?
more, a little bit more. Stop.
You say more?
Oh no, good, good.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I'm good.
Sorry, I thought he said more.
Ah, he's like a little close. Well, we got it. Shows you into a nice side room where there's several like, the those tables you set up when you're having a party, the white tables that everyone has, the phone tables. Got some. It's like, yeah, I said some friends are coming out of town just to have a nice celebration, and Rocky and I knew we met each other way back, became friends a couple years ago and everything. So that's pretty good.
It's pretty cool. I did not catch your name. My name is Odie Blake.
You can call me Dr. Z.
That's pretty cool. That's a
Yeah.
good name.
Yeah, it's I'm a musician. It's my stage name.
Ooh,
I also have a doctorate in music, but yeah.
also cool.
So that's what people call me. It's my name. You've heard of me, right? My albums.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're on my top 5.
I described his
Favorite
clothing. I
albums.
didn't actually describe him, did I?
No, not really.
Okay. So he's about like 5'9", 5'10", black gentleman. He's got dreads. He's wearing a black hoodie, jeans, probably in his late 40s, also early 50s. It's like, yeah. I mean, hey, if you're interested, I can get some albums you can listen to. If
Oh,
you like
yeah.
hip hop and stuff. Yeah.
Definitely.
All right. I'll go get a couple albums for you. Comes back with a couple. He's just like, yeah, very nice.
Very nice.
The
Cool.
first two went platinum, and the third one went gold. It's
Dang.
yes, not my best album. There's more like remixes and stuff of older stuff, but
Still, that's impressive.
Do you still have a DVD player?
Yeah.
Got something special for you then, man. So you can watch it.
Ooh.
Gives you a DVD. It's like hip hop keto. It's like it's my own martial arts I created.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know keto.
Yeah,
Hip-hop
it's
nonetheless. That's
Have you ever heard of capoeira? Capacaro?
I think so.
Capoeira.
Yeah, the dance martial arts of Brazil. It's
Vera
kind of like
actually says it that way too.
yeah, it's kind of like that, except based more of origins in kung fu and karate.
Interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I'll take a look at this as well. Thanks.
Cool. Yeah. Is it customary for me to tip all of you for bringing all the food in and everything?
Nah.
I have no clue. Never done this before.
Well, you can hey, I'll sign those, and you can consider that stuff tips.
Nice.
Yeah.
We got free music. Some martial arts thing.
Vera does not have the heart to point out to Odie Blake that we have free music. It's called Spotify.
Well, he has a 2 in smart, so like
Vera
know?
also, I think, has a 2 in smarts. So
Once everything's delivered, it's like, all right. As you're, getting stuff packed up to leave.
taking all
another
the cloches and such.
Another car pulls up, another guy comes out. Asian American one, mid 40s or so. He's just like, oh, the food's here. Great. Don't have to wait too long. He just waves at you all. He's like, hey, hey,
hello.
you.
Hello.
Hey there.
How's it going?
Good.
Going well. How's your day?
Oh, not bad, not bad. Just working, 9 to 5 kind of thing. Just got a party starting a bit. But nice to meet y'all. Oh, community center, working at Old Ernie's.
Yeah.
Nice. Good place to start. Teaches a lot of values and confidence working there. All right, seeing ya.
I think we're gonna go.
I can't hear you, Katrina.
So I think we're gonna go.
That's cool.
Dropped off all the food.
Enjoy.
I start driving away.
That was nice.
Interesting group.
Yeah.
I wonder how Rocky knows them.
Community center.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He knows a lot of weird people. He kind of knows everyone.
Community center.
Yeah.
What a magical place.
I'm curious about that martial art thing. Sounds
The
interesting.
martial arts.
Hip hop
song
martial
writer.
arts.
Hip hop
Yeah.
Aikido. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's on YouTube or something.
I mean, he did give you a
On YouTube.
DVD. Don't know if my computer even plays that one. It has a reader for that.
I think there's an old DVD player in the stock room at the community center.
Probably. They probably have a, I think it's called a VHS player.
Oh,
Oh, they definitely do. I found it when I was looking for cleaning supplies the other day. I don't know if it
VHS
still
and Captain America
works.
comes up. So you found a VHS player.
Except it's broken, so it's just so you found a VHS player. You found a VHS player.
You were actually looking for Betamax. So you found the laser disc.
We're just making Kev feel super old right now.
Hey, Laserdiscs were good
If they're so good, why they don't exist anymore, Kev? Explain that.
because DVDs are smaller, more compact, and just more convenient.
Do you really want to carry around a thing that's this big?
No, that's why records don't exist really much anymore.
They exist a lot in other countries. They're very popular because they have higher fidelity sound.
Well, that's the only thing nerds care about.
And because they're popular with nerds.
Yeah. And mostly hipsters, though.
And audio files.
Nerds.
Did we just
Anyway.
insult Callie?
no.
Won't be the first time, will not be the last time.
So
What do
You're
you think,
right back.
Robin? Yeah, that's what I thought.
So you arrive back at the community center, and it's happening right now. It's been a couple hours since the your classes and stuff, and you know they have like later night stuff in the evenings and stuff. This is where like when the older kids come up for the cool shit like the arcade and the pool and the skeet ball.
Salsa dancing.
Yeah, salsa dancing, which I actually know a little bit because my ex-wife was Colombian.
Nice.
Still don't have any rhythm.
Some kids there with a bag of chips, like I misunderstood.
though.
Like, I came here for salsa. I'm gonna go.
I'm disappointed.
I would be too. Another one's like, you said meringue. I thought you said meringue. Shit.
Middle name. Oh.
And you just look down and you see a guy with flamingos. It's like, nope, it's not what you just go home. Don't even bother entering. Nope. Flamingo dancing, flamingo.
I got it.
Mhm.
Three times funny.
And explaining the joke. That makes it even funnier.
Yeah. So you arrive, get in. They said there's a lot going on. There's dance clubs. There's like I said, there's a whole active pool. There's what's that really annoying sport where people scream as they throw a ball into a wall?
Handball,
Handball? So what's going?
racquetball.
Maybe, yeah. I'm just like, ah! You just hear it constantly as you try to take a class in a community college.
Yeah, one of those two.
So
Good
you go in.
Ken's talking from experience here. I don't know why.
Yeah, we had 2 old guys that kept doing that while I was trying to take a class at CCBC one year. Sitting in class trying to learn, and I was like, all right, and as you just hear, it's like, God damn.
Calm your
So-
tits.
So as you go in, Rocky's just like, hey, you guys back. How'd it go? Everything delivered fine? No problems?
No problems.
No problems.
Interesting guy.
Go kind of way back. eh, Back in high school era, me. So, 30 years ago. So, kind of old. Yeah. And as he does that, you hear the klaxons in the city start sounding. You all remember a couple months ago when you heard the same klaxons, and Rocky's just like,
Again?
oh.
Oh,
And just announcements like, everyone, seek shelter immediately. Seek shelter. Monster attack. Monster attack.
Oh, guess I'll run to like the nearest group of kids and start directing them to. We have like a safe room that we sent.
We have a
everyone to,
bomb
right?
shelter.
Yeah. Rocky goes over, enters the thing to open up the doors. It's like, everyone, you four know what to do.
Yep.
Standard procedure. Get the kids down. Get the kids. Get the
single
adults.
file, single file. Just keep calm, but quickly. Keep calm.
Yeah, Vera's gonna do the same thing she was doing last time, which was head outside, collect anybody, guide them in.
Yeah. Robin just
Make
stand
sure
there like,
Destiny doesn't
"Ruff,
run off into her
ruff."
car again.
ruff," as he barks at people who try to go too far outside the hallway. Ruff, ruff.
Oh, Ori, go check the pool.
I'm going to check the pool.
You go in, you open it up. Does your character have glasses?
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
It's-
Sure. Right now she does. What's the joke?
Well, when you open the pool and your glasses go because of all the humidity.
Yeah.
God, I hated that. But yeah, you see people getting out of the pool, grabbing some towels that are on the side, slowly walking because they know not to run in the pool
Mhm.
to the door to leave out. They're like, oh, wish we could change, but it might be the last time we ever change.
No. Oh, you're gonna be okay. I'll grab your clothes for you.
No, it's okay. You don't know our locker numbers. One kid's
That's
like-
true. I'm just
One of the
trying
other
to-
kids like, I don't want a woman walking on my underwear.
That's
And,
valid. Come on, let's go.
Callie had the look of, I don't want to process this, so let's go.
that can be taken multiple ways. As everyone's getting down, Vera, you go around, you make sure everyone who is on the outside is going in, and as all the basically you're the last 4, as everyone else has already gone down. Rocky's like, all right, follow me, come on.
All right.
Vera's gonna be
Yeah.
aimed to be the last one down.
And as you're going down the hallway, Rocky steps like, all right. I was counting the numbers. The shelter is full, but we do have a secondary shelter. The 4 of you can go to.
Secondary shelter. Dang, you guys playing for everything.
He goes over and moves what looks like a janitor shelf that has like some cleaning supplies. Like, yeah, this first time we've had to use this one. We normally tonight was a very busy night.
Clearly.
Yeah, apparently it was. There's some confusion between the cooking club and the dance club.
Well, when the thing says bring the heat, I mean,
I don't know. I was looking forward to really spicy salsa, but instead I had this spicy salsa.
same.
I know, joking when the city's under attack. It's nerves. It's nerves.
It's okay. I appreciate it.
He opens the door. He's like, just go down the hallway, and at the end should be the shelter. It's got everything you need. It might be a bit dustier compared to the other ones. I'm going to make sure everyone is safe in the primary.
All right.
All right. 4 of you. Do you run or do you just like walk?
Yeah, walk. I mean, we're in a bomb shelter,
Second
so already pretty secure.
shelter.
As you start walking, you notice that it goes from like this kind of cement, like the artificial cement kind of look, to more natural rocks at some point, and then it like switches back to artificial, but it's like metal now.
Wow. They really went all out for this one.
I wonder if they like repurpose this. There was something
For-
else.
I
down
wonder
here.
if
what?
this is I wonder if this is from the Cold War.
That's kind of what I was wondering. Like, it reminds me of a bunch of horror movies that I've seen.
Just see a big old hammer and sickle.
Turns out it was from the Cold War, but it was a secret communist base.
It's unusual.
They must have
Yeah.
they must be really big fans of hammers and sickles.
As you can continue down, it's everyone roll me a what are the rolls here? Gotta remember the stats. Let's
was-
do a science smarts roll.
Oh boy.
So we roll what's just on the sheet, or like a D20 plus what's on the sheet.
D20 plus what's on the sheet.
Okay.
And if
Maybe-
you have none, you roll 2d20, take the lowest.
Correct. That's called a snag, I believe.
I gotta get a coin for this game.
So I got a 3.
Oh,
That tracks. That tracks for me.
okay. I rolled max on both, so 22.
Shit.
That's
Got
the
it.
first roll.
Nice.
Dang.
I got
Nah.
a 16.
I rolled garbage. I got a 13.
You got
Alright,
double
so-
digits at least.
I mean, yeah, but
So-
I'm really good at science.
Orion OD Blake. As you're talking and going down, you do know that sorry, when you're just thinking about the layout of the community center and everything, you are considerably past the edges of it, or where, and also where the other shelters located, because they tend to be on the same like plot of land or the plat thing. You're well past that already, so you're heading way past where everything else is.
A little far from the community center, aren't we?
Are
Do you
we?
think we're going to like a secret alien base? That'd be
That
cool.
seems oddly specific, but that would be really cool.
That's that's
Aliens
super
don't
oddly
exist either.
specific.
Do they not?
No, just monsters.
Can't monsters be from outer space?
They
Kev-
are from outer space.
No, Kev knows why I made that joke. That's what.
Those at home see the Lost Galaxy Lightspeed Rescue crossover of Power Rangers for the dumbest person in the universe.
I knew that Kev would get a kick out of that if I said it.
So you continue, and as you do, you start hearing a different like klaxon sound, like a coming from in front of you.
Does it sound like the same one, but like through a bunch of different material, or like a totally different siren?
Totally different one.
Sounds like he's eating something delicious.
Apparently they need to change the smoke detector batteries down here. Head in the direction.
Yeah.
And as you do, you come to this open room, like this chamber that you are like, this doesn't look like a fallout shelter. As in this, like off to the one side, there's this like prism thing that's like spinning, and it's like making different lights, and that's where the sound's coming from. There's monitors on the wall, a couple computer banks. On the one side, it's just couple tubes with multicolored, like each tube has a different color, but they're all like, red, blue, green and stuff. And there's a lot of dust and stuff
Oh
around here.
my god. Rocky is Batman.
What?
Makes sense. The secret entrance, the cave of wonders. It's Batman. It's gotta be.
His secret friends. There's even a Robin. He's gonna take my
That's
dog
your
and make
dog.
him into a superhero.
Yeah, the dog's just like, "Ruff."
Have you ever seen Rocky and Batman in the same room? I haven't.
I haven't seen Batman because Batman's a fictional character.
How dare you? Dude,
What
just
is
go
this
check
place?
it
I'm
out.
gonna walk over to
Oh.
like, is there like a console, a computer console or something?
Yeah, there's two of them. Like in the center, there's that prism thing that the sounds come from, and there's two consoles to either side. There's a lot of dust, and you also see that there are areas that look like they're sort of under construction, like being rebuilt. And you also notice that there's a lot of, like, along the furthest wall from you, there's a lot of panels that are missing that look like they, like an explosion that's destroyed part of them, but someone's like fixing them up. And as you're standing there, you hear a voice like, "Oh, hey, been a bit since I saw y'all." As you see Dr. Z approach.
Oh, you got it. Why are you
Yo, what's up?
So,
Music.
You're here in the bomb shelter too?
sort of, yeah.
Dude, this is a
So
swanky
we
place. This is
drove-
a really
we drove,
not
like really far to get to him though, right?
this is a really
Yeah.
nice man cave.
How did you get here so quick? What is this place?
Well, we don't have a lot of time, but we have some time.
I mean,
Welcome
we're stuck
to
here until the klaxon ends, right?
sort of. Welcome to the command center, the old command center of the Power Rangers.
What?
A group of heroes that defend the world.
We know who the Power Rangers are.
Yeah.
The Power Rangers are based out of the community center?
Not quite.
Power Rangers live in a bomb shelter.
Not really a bomb shelter.
I can't believe they
Years
live out of the Hall of Justice.
About 25 years ago, the original command centers were destroyed by some of the enemies we had, and a lot of the retired Rangers through the years have been rebuilding it, or doing the best to rebuild the one here in Angel Grove. And you four have been chosen to be the new Rangers.
Like slap his shoulders. Oh, Dr. Z, you're hysterical. Oh, I
Yeah,
knew I liked you. Oh man.
no, I'm serious though.
What?
Yeah. He goes over, hits a few buttons, like,
I just picture without how you said that. I just picture his glasses going down to like the tip of his nose without him even using his fingers.
What?
Just, what?
who's up image is like, so about a month ago, the four of you did some extraordinary things. Saving kid from some old enemies, some putties, running into a burning building to save people, as well as attack, putties and everything. And you showed great bravery and courage, qualities we look for in new Power Rangers. Those of us the Rangers that are in the city that are retired, they're getting up in age. They can continuously come out of retirement to actively defend because, frankly, the lifestyle wears on you and breaks you down because you can only do so much, especially when a lot of us are hitting 50s.
Wait, so are you a retired Ranger?
I am. I retired relatively early to do some things in life, pass my powers to another, but when I came back and Angel Grove, after going off abroad for a while and doing other things, decided to come back and help the retired ones and rebuild and stuff. We've used our contacts with other teams and some of our tech gurus to create new morphers and stuff. So, but a new
Yes.
enemy's arisen, and we need Rangers to fight against it.
Does Rocky know you're a ranger? was a ranger.
Rocky is aware of us, yes. That's why we built the hallway to the community center.
Oh, that Rocky always planning ahead.
Anyway, we face a new enemy. They have recently been released. He shows you a thing and it's like, you know, it's several hours ago, like you see the date appear on the monitor and it's several hours ago, and you see a logging company logging some woods and stuff, and they like approach a bunch of trees that have like markings on them, like strange glyphs and stuff. It's like, so a logging company went to an area that's off limits, just in the town charter and stuff. This area was not to be cut down, but
They attack Fern Gully.
wow, I didn't think you'd know about Fern Gully at your age.
Yeah,
Tim Curry?
yeah, that's yeah. Did they release Tim Curry?
Not quite. Something more sinister and evil.
That would have been cool though.
On Bean.
So they cleared out things and unleashed what is known as the Parliament. Owl-like spirits who...
Who?
That's a good one. That's good. But I need you to stop.
Sorry. Sorry.
Good job.
It's good. It's just a good joke, even. Yeah, they're called the Parliament. Owl-like spirits from hundreds of years ago who their goal is essentially to wipe out what they consider the greatest threat to the environment the Earth has ever seen: mankind. They basically want to wipe us out and anything that we've influenced. That includes dogs, cats, domesticated cattle, anything that has the stank of humans on it, as they would say, they want to wipe out. Hundreds of years ago, a team of rangers managed to trap them into these sacred trees here. But now they've been released. And they threaten the world. And we need rangers to help fight against them. And you four are chosen. This is something that we can't force upon you normally.
Willing?
I mean,
Yeah, if you're willing, we need you to defend the world, fight against evil, and save lots of people. Good?
I'm down.
I'm always willing to help.
All right.
Really got much of a choice.
I mean, there's always choice. It's just, you know.
I mean, he literally just said we have a choice.
Yeah, but I mean,
A great philosopher did say you always have a choice. Even if a gun is pointed to your head, you can always choose to die. That is still a choice. I think that's what it said. I took philosophy also in college when I went for music.
Ori, how you feeling about this?
That was a lot of pressure on me. I was just gonna go home and cook burgers with my dad. But yeah, sure, I'll be a Power Ranger.
Yeah, I think I got some time extra. So yeah, yep.
How do you feel about this, Robin?
Does Robin get to be a ranger?
No. Unfortunately,
Fuck.
you can't really make dogs into rangers. Those kind of dogs into rangers. There is that one from the future.
In
Anyway,
the future, how do you know about it?
they come back in time.
Oh,
So all the
Stupid,
so
yeah.
rangers just have we're connected through what's called the morphing grid. The morphing grid is a energy field, a life of life that transcends.
Life of life.
Yeah, it's a living thing that is powered by life. Do you ever see Star Wars?
oh, the midichlorians.
Of course.
The
Mhm.
Force, but yeah.
I
So
wasn't
it,
paying attention to that one.
yeah, so it connects through not just here and now, but through time and dimensions. So with the right equipment, we can actually go to different dimensions and through time using the morphing grid. That's how we know about some of these other people.
Huh. Neat.
Anyway, since you've all accepted, right? Yeah.
Yep.
You've been chosen. So let's get you morphers. Hits a couple buttons, and at the center, near where those tubes were in the back, a pedestal rises. And you see like 7 bracers, you know, the this part of the arm on there. He's like, so as the new rangers, you will be gaining the power of mighty insects. Insects are old, powerful creatures that have existed on Earth for billions of years. And natural enemies of birds.
Insects are the
They're usually the ones getting eaten by the birds, though.
I only help partially design these.
I only to help design the good part of this. That part is someone else's fault.
It's like an old friend of mine helped design the actual morphers. They were designed before, they weren't designed specifically for this threat. They were just designed as another set of morphers. Because we can't share the same morphing powers, or 2 people can't have the same exact powers. They have to have slight differences and stuff. So anyway.
well,
Go.
beggars can't be choosers.
Yep. Picks them up, hands a morpher to each of you. He hands a green one to Vera, a white one to Destiny, yellow to Ori, and a black one to OD Blake. So you put them on.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Now to morph, basically you hold them. When you put them on, you notice that there is a gem near the wrist of them all matching the color of you, and then there is a etching of an insect. He's like, all you do is you press the crystal and put your arm like this, and it will start the morphing sequence.
Put your arm like this, and then you do this.
Yeah. And as you do that, what we, the audience, would see in a typical Power Ranger show versus what people see in real life, because there's a difference. So what you see is, as you do that, a scarab, like an energy crystalline scarab, just flies out of it. And as it gets in front of you, it duplicates into several of them that surround you in a circle, and they all start doing a dance, just like this. And as they do this dance, energy threads form around you, forming a chrysalis cocoon. And then as it finishes it, it shatters and you are there morphed. What people see in real time is you do that and just quickly a chrysalis appears over you and then shatters.
So, like, and then what happens?
And you're morphed. You are the Black Scarab Knight.
What do you mean?
He
You're-
pulls out
you're a
a
Power Ranger, my bro.
pulls out his phone.
Oh, cool background.
That's oh my
So the outfit, these ones are more
Oh my
armored.
god.
So yours, think about it as like a black suit, and then like the chest, this part of you, the shoulders, the shin area and stuff are all heavily armored. I'm going to get some art of this, hopefully commissioned, trying to find some people. I know there's a couple who would like to do it, but then there's like, does their art match the style? I gotta, and yeah, gotta find it. If anyone at home, I don't know. So yeah, so you are basically armored up. The helmet kind of looks like the head of the insect. So with the scarab, it's got like the little spike kind of things. You do know that even though you're like the black scarab, the breastplate and stuff, instead at first it's just like pure black, then it starts glowing like a UV light.
Dang.
So yeah.
Already what? This smells kind of funky.
Like literally.
Listen, I can't help it. It does. It smells kind of funky.
Okay.
Ah, weird. So
you do it.
Okay. I will
remember, the
tread
city is being
floor.
attacked.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh God! Like we have to do this today. We have no training.
Yeah, the power helps with that. As he says that, Odie Blake, since you're the first one, like skills enter your mind, like
Like the
you
Matrix.
know. Yeah, it's like
You
like
know kung fu.
yeah, your
Oh my
body
God.
will.
This is just like Chuck. My Zachary Levi.
Wow, Chuck reference.
Oh, the oldies. All right. So y'all do the thing,
Yeah,
and
we do the
basically
thing.
it's very similar to how it is. Like I said, what you would see in the fancy morph is the insects form around you in a circle, do a dance where there's like
They use
yeah,
crab rave dance.
and create the threads that became the crystalline that shatters, revealing you. And all of your outfits are very similar. There are slight differences you notice with the outfits, with the armors. They all have like just piece kind of glow, so it's the phosphorescent style colors as opposed to the darker colors in most rangers. Ori, you notice that yours has an additional thing where like you have these two like scarf streamer kind of things down your back that kind of represent wings. Vera, you notice that your like the armor on your legs seems to be a bit spikier and slightly more heavily armed. Destiny, you have the thing. So for those wondering, Destiny is the white rhino beetle, Ranger Knight. Vera has become the green grasshopper, and Ori is the yellow dragonfly. Because that makes sense when I explain things.
Destiny, you're a unicorn. Wait, that's not an insect.
Where's my phone in this thing?
There's a
Do I
communicator. You
have
don't need your
pockets?
phones. No real pockets. There's a
How do we pee in this thing?
You don't?
okay. There's a lot of questions that we can explain after we save the city.
All right.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Where are we going?
So just stand there, and I'm going to teleport you to where the attack is.
Okay.
Is Robin gonna stay here?
I wasn't planning on teleporting you into a fight. Did you want me
Okay,
to?
no, that's good. I was just
Okay.
making sure.
Yeah.
I just
Hey, you're
imagine you
fine.
say stay here and he just sits down.
Goes over, hits a few buttons, and you just teleport. Like you see
So
the
when
room.
you say teleport, you just mean
Yeah. So basically, you see the room just kind of like go down, and you're just kind of like going through the air at super speeds, and then you land in the middle of the city.
Quick
What
look
was that?
around.
As you
That
look,
was an uncomfortable feeling.
you see 5 creatures stand there. They describe them. They look like they're wearing like black, just leotard like outfits, standard ranger kind of enemy thing. Their arms have silver gauntlets that end with talon things, and they have like a owl mask on, and they're just like whoo 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 whoo.
Are these like
That's-
recognizable
that's
as
funny.
as putties, like the things that we encountered last time?
You haven't never seen these, but they do look foot soldierish. And you just hear a voice. He's
Okay.
like, Rangers, this is Dr. Z. Though, according to what we can gather, those are called talons. They're the foot soldiers of the parliament.
All right,
Okay.
take care of them then.
hello. Would you like to surrender and just disperse? Let's come on, guys. Let's knock this off. This just come on. It's
I
just a
like this. Would you like to surrender? Immediately gets punched in face.
I was gonna say, Vera is already running at the enemies.
No, we don't want to provoke them.
Same.
We
Second.
don't.
Wait. Where is my notes? Because I actually did create these guys. Here we
Z,
go.
do we get weapons with this stuff?
Eventually, some of you should already have them. You just put your hand out, think of your weapons, and they should appear if you have them.
Kingdom Hearts.
Not all of you currently have weapons, though. So, that they're becoming soon, but you can punch
Coming
them
in the
pretty good.
mail.
Coming soon. To a
It's
Power
DLC.
Ranger
We gotta
game.
buy you that.
You gotta
That's
pay.
extra.
You gotta pay extra money for the armor.
Normally, you have to go on like a mini little adventure after 1 or 2 episodes to unlock the power weapons.
Yeah, like you said, Vera is absolutely just charging at them. So,
So let us do initiative.
all right, let's do this. Leroy.
If we don't have initiative, it's still 2d20s. Take the lowest.
Yes. Son of a monk.
I rolled a 6 and a 7.
I rolled double max.
What the dicks?
I got it. So 6. I go last because I'm like, wait, let's talk about this.
Hey, let's talk about this.
You don't
I
go
get
last.
18.
You don't go last.
What the fuck?
That's a cat roll there.
Wow.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
So what
And
did I
forward,
Ori go
yeah.
at?
What? Okay, what?
Well, I am surprised. I don't go last.
Oh no!
So let's put our initiatives in the thing, and Christina does her magic of ordering them around.
Sorry. It was doing really great. I rolled a 20 first roll.
You rolled a 20 first roll and then a 1.
A 10 and a 1.
I mean, at least you were rolling with a snag, so there's that.
Vera doesn't have that initiative thing yet, does she?
Which initiative thing?
No. The red and white rangers actually gain an ability at later levels. Oh, okay, looks like second
Considering
level.
Vera isn't red.
Sorry,
Not
Vera,
red or
Destiny.
white.
Yeah, sorry, Destiny. I was
Yeah.
thinking Vera goes so fucking fast.
No, I think I get it at second or third level.
yeah. So red and white rangers, they get a thing where they can roll initiative, and you can roll a d4 and go within 4 of their initiative. So if they have really good initiative scores, but you have to choose beforehand. So it's a good thing if some people kind of forgot to put ranks in initiative. You can always go off of Destiny's if she has good initiative. But that's a second level, looks like. So, all right. So the first one is Vera, which is why I was thinking of Vera, because you go so fucking fast. There are 5 of these. creatures.
All right. Well, I mean, I hear the think about a weapon, and she'll definitely be thinking about her weapon as she goes in towards and just goes to deliver just probably the hardest running punch you have seen in a while. Because she is just going full blast into these things with her fist.
All right.
D2, D4, D6. Black one will be my thing to hit. All right, so that is 15
15.
to hit.
All right.
Yep.
So I run up, and how do you punch?
More or less just like she's starting off fun with just like a drop the shoulder, not a very elegant punch, but a brute force punch.
Big anime punch.
Pretty much.
You punch, and the creature explodes into a bunch of feathers.
Ooh.
All right, next I believe is in Destiny.
Hi, yeah. So I'm going to think of the first weapon I could think of, which
Rubber
It would
chicken.
be the blade blaster because I think that's the most common weapon the rangers
The
get.
sidearm.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
and
Note your blade blasters are look different to fit the more knightly theme. It is basically a short sword dagger like thing that when you fire for the energy part is more like a Zelda thing where it just fires the energy blast as you swing it as opposed to turning
I
into a
love it.
gun. But yeah, so
and
it's
then I'm gonna run up and try and stab one.
all right. It's like whoo, 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 whoo.
Oh, but because this isn't a power weapon, I don't actually have specialization. That's probably a miss. 8.
You go
That's your
stab and it's just
turn.
like as you swing, it just kind of like sidesteps. It's like whoo. All right, it's actually Ode Blackie. As you're like, calm down, guys. The one in front of you is just kind of like,
Yeah, okay. Dude, let's just talk about this real quick.
who?
Forget it.
That's
Time for this. Just see, the brawling is might. So it's D20, it's D4. Ugh. Roll the 4 on my D4, but roll the 5 on my D20.
So total 9.
9. Yeah. So you swing and it's like, whoo.
Listen, I was never really good at debate.
And it's their turns. At 1 down, still 4. Oh, cool. 1 on each of you. Nice-o. On Destiny, 14. So they swing. You can choose since their attacks don't specify. You can choose to do either toughness or evasion. Evasion is you jumping out of the way and getting moving. Toughness is basically you getting hit and the armor protecting you.
I will do toughness, and it does not go through my toughness.
So it like swings and just like hits the armor and like some sparks fly, but no damage.
Yeah.
Vera missed. Are you using toughness or evasion?
I'll use toughness for the fun of it.
Yeah, so it goes and just scraps, and it's just the smallest of sparks. That's like, it's like, oh, ooh, Od Bleke,
Hmm.
21.
Yeah, I don't got anything that high.
Okay, so that's 1 damage.
Okay.
As it basically swings and just hits you, sparks flying. It's like, whoo.
It's angry that you've betrayed the polite discourse you had.
Sorry, I don't know what you're saying. I don't talk owl.
Yo soy who? Does 19 hit Ori?
Yeah.
All right. So one runs up, the other one runs up and just kind of like claws at you, sending the sparks. Like it's like, and it's 1 damage. Yeah, unless I say otherwise, it's just 1 damage.
Okay.
Bigger things can do more, but these small guys basically are doing 1s. And I believe it is Ori's turn.
That was mean. I'm gonna punch it.
All right. No.
I just love how we were just like, oh, we have these weapons. Everybody else, everybody in the party, punch.
Punching works well.
Okay, I'm
Punching is
trying to
a-
use weapons.
I know you're the only one.
I don't see a weapon on me.
Yeah, two of you start with them. The other two, well, you all
They
start with
don't-
them, but
they don't- you know, say everyone starts with a blade blaster.
Where is
I
it?
just-
I don't see a holster.
I don't know. I just had these on my hands already.
yeah, like Blade Rush, just like woof,
It's 18.
that hits him.
Woo!
So how do you hit him?
Pow.
You do have your triple strike ability.
I thought that was only with the finesse weapon.
Yeah, you can use finesse with your fists.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Unless it
can?
says, yeah, unless it says otherwise, you can use finesse or
Callie,
brawl.
there's brawling or strike, which is finesse kicks, sophisticated attacks.
Yeah, that's why it also mentions, you use the extra attacks for the punchy and stuff. So, yeah, certain weapons will say it's might, some will say it's finesse, but if it doesn't specify, you can choose which one it is as a ranger.
Okay. I already used might, but it's a different dice for finesse than might, so maybe just next time. I guess.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah.
All right, but you did take one out.
Yay.
All right, back up to Vera.
All right. The one that tried to claw at her failed horribly. Just trying to see if there's anything I can do as a free action. No, I've already used some of my power-based weapons, so. All right. Well, I guess I'll just punch again. $26 to hit this one.
That hits. And down.
Bang.
Tiger uppercut.
Tiger.
I love Sagat and Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Destiny's turn. As there's
gonna-
two more talents. You're like, whoo, whoo,
Try and
ooh.
stab it again.
The one facing you as you pull out your sword is the dagger, just kind of like laughing at you.
Okay. 17.
And he's like, ooh, 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 ooh. As you just stab him, he's like, oh, and explode. Yeah, when they're defeated, they explode into feathers.
Just
And I'll.
instant karma.
Did Odie yell about not knowing where weapons were?
Yeah, like when he got clawed and like did the
Okay.
roll, like, oh, where the fuck is it?
Just think hard about your weapon, and you can sort of summon it. or
What weapon?
teleport it. Just picture one
Like what?
that you've seen in a book. A
Uh,
sword or a gun or a bow. I don't know.
Fuck my Nintendo Zapper, god damn it.
So, are you thinking of like the power weapon that you can
don't
start
have-
with, or the?
I don't have one yet. Just the blade blaster will
Blade
work
blaster?
fine.
Yeah, you see your spear. Basically, their dagger and stuff. The handles are like, color coded for you, and in the center, between where the hilt and the blade is, the Krillian area. There's the, motif of your insect and gems. Just another decoration.
Cool.
So
And then he's gonna like swing it at the talon, but I'm actually doing like the ranged attack, but he's just like, eh.
So you go, and this is like purplish black beam, like crescent beam, just shoots out at him.
$18.
Right, you hit him, and it's like, ooh,
Just Sailor
And
Moon,
shut
that
it.
thing?
Damn.
And as stand around and the towns are defeated, you know, as the sky gets dark, as with clouds coming, cloud cover, like ominous thunderstorm. And as the lightning flashes, you see on top of a skyscraper, like a tall building in front of you, 5 figures, and they're just staring down at you. The one looks like he's from this distance, like wearing a cloak from the neck down to the his feet, and it's like a don't know if it's a helmet or actually his head that looks like an owl, and it's like, there are still rangers in this time period. And as he speaks, it just booms through the city.
I was gonna make the joke of like, what? Can't do
It's
that.
like, savor your small little victory now. But as we regain our power, this city and all man-made things will fall to their parliament. This world will be burnt and reborn anew, cured of the human cancer. This is your last warning, humans. Love those you love quickly, because they'll be dead soon. And then thunder cracks and they disappear.
That's just good advice in general.
Uh,
You never know when you're gonna die.
Meanwhile, the problem that shit, it wasn't so. It's supposed to sound more ominous. Fuck, hundreds of years trapped in trees. We can't really think of anything. Damn it.
Speaking of dying, are you okay? You kind of look like you're bleeding a little bit.
No blood, just little scuff mark. And as you do, you notice that the ground kind of gives away, and you're teleported back to the command center.
Oh fuck, not again!
Dr. Z's there. He's sitting on a lawn chair. You see Robin next to him. There's like a dog, 2 dog bowls, one with water, one with kibble. It's like,
Well,
good job. Great
That-
job.
what
Fantastic.
smooth?
yeah.
Yeah, normally these guys, when they're free, they don't have a lot, so they kind of start slow.
Holds
Great
up
job.
the short sword looking thing. I miss my fireman's axe.
That was pretty good.
It was alright.
Yeah, so yeah, that is your side. Those are called the night blasters. They're also swords. And I froze. Am I back?
You're back.
You're back.
What was that whoosh thing?
Yeah, so not only do I
Teleporter?
melee, but you can also fire short range little beams of energy at your opponents. Nice.
Cool.
Okay.
Interesting.
And you also are going to have power weapons that are stronger and can combine and stuff. Like your gauntlets and what you want to get and you. I got to go into the armory and retrieve them. I'll be honest with you. I do apologize because this is a lot, and I and those of us here weren't really as prepared as we thought we would be, because it has, like I said, 24 years, and we thought last month when some of our old enemies showed up that we dealt with them, and that was just a small little flare up. We were almost ready to call a new team, but we kind of dealt with them and didn't think we needed to. So sorry if it seems a little rush and a little happenstance. It's tough, especially since I'm serving as the mentor and stuff, and we don't have Zordon or Alpha or any of them here to help out, or any of the old mentors. They're all doing their things. So
I'm assuming we don't know those names at all.
not very familiar with the names too much.
Blank look.
Old mentors of us
Um,
who summoned us.
While we're talking and discussing this, tell us how to demorph, because both of them got clawed up a little bit. And
I also have to pee.
Oh, yes. So when you're morphed, your bodily functions for that cease, so you don't have to worry about peeing or anything while morphed.
that's
Concerning?
Well, you're not supposed to
Why?
stay morphed forever, so it's just
how.
temporary. Morphing grid.
I have so many questions.
There's a lot of questions to be had, but to demorph, there should be a crystal here that is on your gauntlet that you morph. Just hit it again, and you demorph.
Okay,
Push his button.
I'm gonna come back to the whole like.
As you do, it just basically almost like the armor and stuff just kind of like moves away from you for like just a few inches, and then just seems to be like absorbed back into the crystal.
And everything except for her her gloves.
Oh, I said, God, you got one of those. Sometimes the weapons we develop for things don't always go back into the grid. I don't know why. Like I said, I didn't redesign these. A friend of mine did. His name was Billy. And we just they're cool. They're so good weapons. Just since they don't go into the grid, make sure you have them on your side. Don't use them all the time because they will kill people. But there's also the chance you might forget them in a bag or something. So just be conscious of that.
All right. She
Got
starts
it.
working to untie them to get them off her hands.
So of the two between Ori and OD, who looks the most fucked up? I don't know which of you has the lower health.
Funny
Have
they-
4.
Damn.
I have 3 health.
You look
Shit,
worse.
you guys are tough as hell.
Conditioning.
You're just a weenie cat.
Yeah, apparently. All right, I will heal Ori. I have an ability. Once per scene, as long as I have my medical kit on me, I can spend an action to heal 1 damage on myself or an ally.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now that I'm changed back to me, where's the bathroom?
Oh, yeah.
As-
Let me show you.
As he walks by, I'm like, so if you're turtling it, does morphing stop that?
Yes. Morphing
So-
grid. It's a fantastic
So we
thing.
so we shouldn't, because that would be like personal gain and you like personal use of like that kind of stuff. We shouldn't just turn into rangers to help us make it to the bathroom.
No. Yeah, I'll tell you the rules in a moment, but he takes you to the side where there's a 2 toilets. There's like
I feel like it would.
man's, woman's. He's like, yep, go in the one you want. Oh, the lady bathroom has a couch.
Ooh, couch.
It also tends to be cleaner because for some reason, up until roughly this team, our teams have always had more men than women.
Wait a minute, and he goes back to the men's bathroom. What's in the men's bathroom?
Just open it.
Jesus
Urinal.
Christ!
It's been a while since we cleaned it.
By the way, you have to clean the bathroom.
You just see
Damn
a
it.
putty in the corner. Kill me.
Part of your responsibility as a ranger.
You're as the only boy,
Why
you
are
have to
you-
clean the boys' room.
Why are you yellow stained?
I'm
Why do you
trying.
think?
I've been trapped in here for years.
Oh, buddy. Oh,
I've been living off of urinal cakes.
Oh God!
I got trapped.
I'm gonna go back to the other bathroom.
Or the other one, it's like going into a spring.
Smells like flowers.
Yeah, after he comes back out, he switches the signs.
No,
Which
absolutely
is the
not.
opposite of most public restrooms that I've had to clean.
He takes the signs, breaks them in half, and then puts one half of each.
That
But it's the
still
wrong-
says
it's the wrong-
woman.
It's the wrong half though. So
Thank you,
And
Ken.
two men.
Men.
Woo! And man.
then-
So, yeah, as you get back, he's like, all right, so there are some rules to being rangers. Some of these rules are some of them are kind of what you call artifacts from the old days when Zordon was in charge.
Keep saying
Um,
Zordon. Who
yeah,
is
who
this?
is this?
Zordon his name was Zordon of Eltar. He was a ancient wizard who came to Earth thousands of years ago and defeated the Empress of Evil, known as Rita. Trapped her. Then thousands of years later, she was freed, and he's the one who assembled one of the first modern teams of Rangers to defeat her. He was a great leader, mentor, effectively helped develop and create what we know as the Rangers of Earth, him and his assistant Alpha. He eventually sacrificed himself to destroy the Ultimate Alliance of Evil about 24 years ago during the invasion, which is one reason it stopped, is his sacrifice basically eradicated most of the active evil that was in the galaxy at the time. Unfortunately, evil always exists because people, it's just a thing. So it's popped up since then, but he did help save the galaxy by sacrificing himself. And we try to live up to his legacy as Rangers since then.
All right.
But essentially, the rules: don't use your powers for personal gain. You're here to help the world, fight the darkness, and save lives, not to gain lots of money from this. Or to
Wait, that was an option.
It's some people, to never escalate a fight. This essentially means if they send down their talons, you don't summon a 80-foot tall Zord to step on them. Because
What
when
now?
you do that,
Wait, is that an option?
Zords?
What were those again?
Yeah, Zords. He goes, you all do remember about a month ago, there was a giant monster and another one had fought. That was described in the one prelude. The other prelude, that actually happened a day or two after your story. So basically, Zords are these giant, basically mecha that the Power Rangers control. They've been on the news a lot since all the Rangers use them.
I don't watch the news.
Don't watch TV?
No, I didn't say that.
You
The
sure?
news is not on Cartoon Network or Boomerang.
Like Gundams.
Cool.
Yeah, don't escalate, because thing is, when you escalate, the enemies escalate. And we want to try to defeat them with minimal resources, because
Makes
not only
sense.
does it prevent them from escalating, it also saves more lives. Because as much as we have evacuation and everything, there's still going to be some people who might not be able to get out of the buildings or get to safety in time, and creating a big old mecha that has them send a bunch of stuff is not going to be helpful, so to speak. The heck was that?
Cool. Okay. Right tool for the right job.
Mm-hmm.
Punch.
And the final one, which is don't reveal your identities to the public. Don't tell them you're Rangers. This is a protection thing for you because the enemies normally don't know who you are as mortals. Some do, some don't. You reveal yourself, your family, friends could be put in danger. Kind of like the superhero thing, like superheroes wear masks.
Makes
for that.
sense.
It also kind of ties
Like
into
Batman.
yeah. It also ties up into the whole no for personal gain, because once people know you're Rangers, often they'll be coming to you and be like, hey, you're a Ranger. Want to come to my son's birthday party for some pictures? Hey, you're a Ranger. Do you want to save my friend's cat in a tree? And as much as we want to help out, and we do help out a lot, there's other resources that can be used for that kind of stuff. And
Yeah, I really don't want to be doing that.
yeah. So those are the
Oh,
three
birthday
main
parties.
rules.
Sound kind of fun.
Yeah. And obviously don't do evil and bad things, which I don't think you need to. You all seem like good, honest people.
Yeah, that's all in the past.
Being good and honest? What?
What? No, the other thing.
But you are now the new Power Rangers of Angel Grove in our area.
Okay.
We're very happy.
High five.
Oh, I five them.
You all high five, and the dog comes over and says, "Arr."
Yeah.
Five the dog.
It's a good dog. Yeah, so I'm actually having my friend. I'll be honest. As much as I am, trying to be a mentor and help out, I can't do this on my own. So I'm going to actually be having my other friend, Billy and Adam, repair an old friend of ours, or at least one of his versions, and seeing if they can help us out too. So next time we come here, we might have a little friend around here.
Okay.
All right.
Also, there is areas here in the command center for you to rest up and stay and stuff. We have built extra rooms. We're not fully functioning because, like I said, this place was basically blown up 20 plus years ago, and we've been rebuilding.
All right.
So, yeah, let me show you a couple of the extra rooms.
Yeah.
He walks you down. He opens up. He's like, you see, like there's 7 little rooms, but like color coded. He's like, these rooms are basically there's not much there. It's like a bed and a chair and stuff. You can go in there and just kind of rest between fights, or if you just need to get away a bit and just relax.
So
Yeah.
why 7?
There are 7 main colors of the morphing grid. The red, blue.
Or G-Biz, my
green.
dude.
Not quite. We don't have all of that. Well, sort of, yeah. But yeah, there's white, black aren't ragey biv.
Okay, valid, but
Yeah, there's also a red, pink, and blue spectrum color. It's just we only chose 4 of you. So if we ever need backups, we've got some.
How did the grid know? Did you pick with the colors, with the things and the peoples?
Well, the morphing grid itself generates the morphing colors spectrum. As for why you were chosen, the spectrum colors tend to choose those that kind of fit what the spectrum is. It's a real mystical kind of connection. So when I went over to give you your morphers and stuff, it just had this instinctual, this person is this person is that kind of thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, the morphing grid is very mysterious. It's not really my expertise. There's a lot of rangers who've been studying it for years, which is how we design new morphers and stuff without the morphing masters. So who I didn't even know existed until a couple years ago, and that hurts my head. Also, make sure you check out the DVD I gave you, Hip Hop Keto. That's great martial arts there.
Yep, it's on my to-do list.
Yeah. Also, there's a small little eatery kitchenette here. He opens the door and you see a small kitchenette with it's basically a fridge and a small stove top and stuff. It's not much. It doesn't provide food. You have to bring your own in. But again, between fights, you might just instead of teleporting straight back, if it's late, you might want to just make a sandwich and stuff.
That'd be very handy.
Walks you down some more corridors. He's like, and here, opens the door and you just see a huge cavern with lots of rocks and debris, and you can tell they moved a lot and stuff. And there's these large scaffoldings and stuff, and you see one large tank that looks a bit like a white rhino beetle.
Dang, that's a fat unicorn.
it's not a unicorn, dipshit. It's rhinoceros.
Right,
beetle.
bugs. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Zord Bay. Essentially, we have one Zord built already, but we're working on getting the other ones built.
All right.
We're repurposing some of the old stuff that are
Does
here.
this mean this is mine?
Things are color coded, yes. So if you need it, we do have one Zord at our disposal at the
She
moment.
runs over to it.
He's running to go pet the unicorn.
Elbows V and just dude, Zord is Bay.
Zord is Bay.
It kind of looks like a car, right, Kevin? You said.
More like a tank, I think. Do you want more tanky or more Kari? I was thinking tanky.
That works too.
Mhm.
She's like,
I mean-
got her face up against the windows, checking
Basically,
it out.
treads versus wills. Yeah. So yeah, when needed, we can summon it.
If Vera just kind of leans over to OD Blake and just goes, "It's way better than her car."
You just see over the
Mhm.
over the top of the tank.
Are you
Just
tall enough to flip me off over the tank?
She will climb up onto the side of it, onto the tires to flip you off.
There's no tires. It's a tank.
I
Treads.
don't know. The rolly
Definitely
bit.
nicer than my car.
I mean, it's got to have some kind of wheels.
Well, yeah, there's the wheels within the tread, but yeah.
They're called casters, not wheels.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, this isn't retro first. It's a morpher. It's like, let me show you the other rooms.
All right.
Goes another one. It opens it up, and you see different parts on tables and stuff being formed. He's like, this is the armory. It's where we create the weapons, build new ones. Okay, Callie didn't start this time. I saw those yawns.
It's a long day.
Yeah, so it's where we build weapons, upgrade them, and stuff like that. So when you get more experience and want to work on that stuff, there's a lot thing for it. We do have weapons coming for you two, and they should be done next time you enter battle.
Okay,
Okay.
that's cool.
And the final room, he opens it up, and you get this really stale kind of smell coming out of it. And he's like, "Oh,
Whose room was that?
no, this is the gym."
Oh,
Oh.
Could use a spit shine.
Yeah.
Could use an air freshener.
Yeah, you see like a
Use a
mat and
lot.
some practice dummies and stuff. It's like, if you're
maybe a
not wanting,
pressure washer.
if you don't want to train at the community center, which is where we normally do all of our training, or outside in the fields, you can come here.
That's gonna need to
eh,
be aired out.
I'll get one of those like Febreze things and zip tie it and just chuck it in there.
Grenade out.
yeah, we'll work on this. Like I said, it's been a long time. We've unburied it and been rebuilding. In that corridor down there that has the tape and everything, says don't cross and go through, that leads to the older command, the power chambers, and a bunch of other places that are they're still in a hazardous state, so don't go that way. Eventually we hope to get everything back to what it was, but after a bunch of piranhatrons and stuff come and blow it up, kind of has an issue. I still can't believe Divatox is the one who did it. What a losers. Anyway, I know these others, but anyway, so back to the main chamber.
All right.
Yeah.
Needs days like so. There are ways. There are two ways to enter the command center. Your bracers, which, by the way, just turn your wrist like this, and it would disappear, and turn it again or appear.
That's cool.
Yeah. That way, you keep your identity secret. And when it kind of disappears, you just have basically what looks like a kind of like a bracelet or whatever that just has the gem on it. It's like decorative, so you know it's there, but it also acts as a communicator. So if you need to communicate, just hit the button when it's morph, communicate, morph, communicate.
All right.
And you can communicate through it. That's how you can communicate with you. But as I was saying, you can use it to transport here, or you can just go through that entrance.
All right. Easy enough.
So either or. So welcome to the Rangers team, and yeah. Got any last minute questions before I dismiss the class so you can get back to your lives?
So many. But I probably should write them down.
I'll answer one question if you got one.
How do
All
I
right.
call that?
He looks over at the wall.
I'm pointing at the sword.
Oh,
Already out of that room.
oh, your Zord.
I know. I'm
When
pointing
it's
through the wall. It's that
Mhm.
direction. I know where.
when
it
you
is.
are when the battle is ready for escalation, you basically hold up your hand and say the name of the Zord, and it will call it.
Is it Jeffrey?
No, it's
No, its name isn't Jeffrey. Why would you name that gigantic, beautiful monster Jeffrey?
It's not. I didn't name it. I'm just wondering if that's its name.
I was just gonna call it the Rhino Beetle tank, but White Rhino Beetle tank, or White Rhino Beetle Zord.
A unicorn.
We're not calling
No,
it
the
a
unicorn was blue. Okay, it's the blue Thunder Zord, and a few others. That we've had a couple of unicorn Zords over the years, and
Huh.
dinosaurs and
Oh,
other things,
dang.
and a few others. I mean, there's been like 30 teams in modern history. Modern history basically started in 93. There were teams before that, but in 93 we just had a string of like team after team after team defending the earth, guys. A lot of people have been after us ever since Rita was released.
Basically
Just-
been a team a year.
Practically. Some are more interconnected than others. So I say 30 teams that I know of, but like 3 or 4 of the teams are not actually from this dimension or time. So
Right. The grid time
Mhm.
travel.
Yep.
Right.
I have a question. Would
Yes.
you warn us against time travel, or are we allowed to like do that if the opportunity were to come up?
we have an entire ranger force that travels through time to do stuff. So yeah, it's something we just do if we need to.
Okay, cool. Glad we got that out.
Yeah, we just generally don't. When we do, we just make sure we keep it safe and stuff, and don't make major changes on like the one team.
Should we ask about it?
In another dimension, there was a team, Dino Charge Rangers, I believe they were. They basically went back in time and through a whole thing fighting one of their enemies, prevented the extinction of the dinosaurs. So in their dimension, humans and dinosaurs are living together in the modern 2022 world.
Interesting.
Dang. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird things about that I really don't can't really explain why they still have dinosaur museums with fossils, but they also have living dinosaurs. Oh, they had a caveman on their team too. Anyway,
What?
yeah, apparently he was frozen for thousands of years and they released him.
It was frozen in time.
Yeah, apparently
You gave me one
their morphing
question.
devices made them basically stops their aging.
You gave me one question, and I have so many more now.
I'll give you another one. We still have a few minutes before before the end of the night. It's exposition time. Apparently.
It's just what?
What?
That's just a question.
That's very broad.
This is a lot.
It is, and you get accustomed to it. It's not like you're going to fight monsters every week, so there's be plenty of time to explore, ask questions, and get to know one another in the world.
Yeah, okay. So that is another question. These things showed up like there was something that showed up recently. Were those connected to the parliament?
No. So about a month ago, there were a handful of monsters showed up. An old enemy of ours that somehow escaped when Zordon sacrificed himself and wiped out all that evil. There was a handful of villains that somehow escaped. We're not quite sure how at the moment, but one of them who had escaped after years returned to Angel Grove to seek revenge. He figured after all these years the Rangers would be old and he'd have a better time, right? and he brought with him a handful of surviving putties and stuff that were kind of left over in a lab or in the base up on the moon. And so I used them and basically attacked to try to draw the old Rangers out. Unfortunately for him, the Ranger team that he wanted to fight were basically not around, so he ended up facing a much stronger, more experienced team, and we defeated him. And yeah, all of you defeated several of the buddy patrols that were sent out too, so that's why we decided to make you the new ones. You did remarkably well.
Yeah, I'm
Most people
thinking
run stuff, so
the sword thing. I was kind of missing the big fireman's axe I used last time.
we can design that, get you going. The white energy does have a particular love of creating specialized weapons for you.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking Odie Blake. I was thinking maybe a cannon of some sort for you. Black Rangers love their big guns.
Do like guns.
Yeah, maybe a cannon. Ori, anything in particular you were thinking of? I know something light and like
Just, I don't know, something light would be cool. I don't know. I like the
nunchucks?
wings though.
Do you want like nunchucks? Do you want like tonfas? Do you want like size? Do you want a hockey stick?
Ninja stars.
we're not Canadian.
She's not a
Like-
ninja turtle.
Man, I could be. I don't know. I was adopted.
So anything in particular, Ori?
I don't know. I'm not a fan of weapons, so I just like, whatever you think. Haha. But,
We'll
I
design
mean-
something.
Yeah,
Some quick
that'd
and
be great.
punchy. Yeah,
I don't know very many weapons. I'm just yeah. So
it happens.
all
yeah,
of
the
the
wings-
that sounds cool. But
yeah.
the wings were cool.
Yeah, so we're working on developing some unique abilities for your power sets. So hopefully someone will come up for that.
Could I fly?
We're working on it, seeing what we can do.
Oh, that would be so cool.
That would be really cool.
Like I said, it's
That
just
would be
depend.
cool as hell.
You'd look like a superhero with your cape and whatnot.
Mhm.
Superman.
Okay, work on that before you work on the weapon because I think the fist worked pretty well earlier today.
Wait, see if we work on the weapons, we can get one. We can work on combining them so that you can hit things stronger than and defeat bigger, stronger opponents.
And how much stronger do opponents get?
Far, far stronger.
Oh,
Oh.
I mean, we did beat the putties before we were Rangers, so
Yeah, let's say if there's a scale of 1 through 20, putties are like half a point, and some of these bigger creatures are, higher numbers.
oh.
Yeah, like the pig we attacked that fought us, that devoured food. That was like a 4 or 5. The rapping pumpkin. That guy was obnoxious.
Okay, do you have like
Oh, I'll remove my VHS tapes. We had
yeah,
them
like
over
old
here.
news footage of this stuff or anything?
Oh, you can find a lot of the old like footage from in libraries and stuff, but as for like files and stuff, an old friend of mine actually when he became a mentor of a team did develop a archive system that we are still using and adding to, so I can see if I can get him to mail that to me. And yes, you'll be like, why did we mail? But we don't put it on the internet for reasons.
makes sense.
That makes sense.
So we have physical copies that we teleport or move around. Oh yeah, this chamber and everything. There's a thing that unless me, you, or one of the other like retired rangers allow someone to come in, the only ones you can access it are those with morphers.
That's convenient.
Yeah, so that means like if someone tries to follow you and stuff, typically they will not be able to enter the chamber without permission or a morpher of some sort,
All right.
or they're extremely powerful,
So,
or
oh,
some not
oh.
so powerful person with a bomb. Fucking Divatox. Anyway, Algar. Sorry, those Turbo Rangers. We're so cool, but man, we're the ones who got beat by Divatox. I shouldn't speak bad about the team. There were fine people on the team. They did help save the, galaxy later, but just saying.
And some of them are very fine people. That is the same energy there, Kev.
Yeah, they're good. The one got turned into a pizza, guys. Come on. He got turned into a literal pizza.
What now?
I know. It's so embarrassing.
Did he get eaten?
No, but got turned into a pizza.
Yeah, that's weird.
What kind of pizza? This is important.
Pepperoni.
Brony.
Okay.
It's not pepperoni.
All right.
Got turned into. Not everything the Rangers do we are very proud of, but some of it is.
Is that something we should worry about?
Yeah, should we ever get turned into a pizza?
I don't think the Parliament turns things into pizzas.
Good.
The enemy they had, the Turbos were fighting, had a weird sense of humor.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that should be good enough questions. You can write some more down for next time. You're always welcome back here. Don't think you only have to come here in emergencies. That's not true. This is a place for all of us. You might occasionally see another retired ranger show up to give their wisdom or knowledge, or just come here for nostalgia purposes. Because, when you start getting as old as we do, you look back at the old days and like, man, that was the good old days. So yeah, but yeah, and if you want to learn some hip hop keto, I'm so good to teach that. Yeah. In the meantime, as Zordon would say, may the power protect you, and yeah, go rest. You did great.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
You probably want to go back out the way you came, just
Yeah.
so it's a little less suspicious.
All right, let's go.
Start walking back with Robin in tow.
Yeah.
As you get out and walk up and stuff back to the community center, Rocky's just like, where you guys been? We've been the emergency's been over for a while, and I was expecting you. I was really worried. I thought maybe you got lost.
It was a long walk.
Yeah.
Didn't think the shelter was that far away. But good job. So the extra money is going to be on your checks next time you go around. Luckily, I managed to get that onto your checks for the next pay.
Nice.
Yeah, good. And tell you what, a lot of stuff happened today. Extra smoothie on the house.
Yes.
Go and take whatever kind of smoothie you want. Ori, don't worry, I'll make your smoothie so you don't have to make your own. Unless you prefer to make your own, because I know some people have that secret,
Make it. It's fine.
And obviously, also you can get a cappuccino for Robin.
Oh, they have those here.
For Robin, we do.
Oh, okay. I'll put the whipped cream in the cup. I'm like,
And with that, we will end tonight's session of Power Rangers Insect Knights. Hope you all had fun watching or playing. This will be up on our Cron Chimera channel at some point. We're not quite sure when the release schedule is going to be, but if you're seeing this, that means the next episode will be a fortnight after you're seeing this air, because we do every 2 weeks with ours. So yeah, if you're watching it, you know what day it comes up, and just 2 weeks afterwards, watch the next one. Let's see if we go around. Anyone has any special plugs?
I can go first. If you're
Okay.
here, you probably saw some of our other stuff. We have a very cool show called Baltimore by Night. That's a Vampire the Masquerade game. It's super fun, super cool. Kevin gave me some fucking trauma last time and then piled on a bit more. So, yeah, I'm sure it's going to be totally fine.
Why would it not be?
That's a higher rated show than this one, though. So if your kids enjoying this
Yeah, maybe
PG
that's,
show,
yeah, it's definitely for adults.
Totally PG. I
I said the
God, that's
F-bomb many
terrifying.
times tonight.
well, I am attempting to try to make this more lighthearted than Baltimore, obviously.
I mean,
But yeah, check that out.
that's not hard to do.
So, anything else, Katrina?
Just follow us on our Chrome Chimera Twitter for updates on when our stuff goes live, and you can follow me on my personal Twitter for when I yell about the state of the world and also like Pokemon and Star Wars and anything else that suits my fancy.
Let's say Vex. Anything?
Just check out my channel. It's Fractured Moon D&D. I'm excited for the next couple games. Callie will talk about one. Check out Aya's game on Thursday on Saffron Academy. And aside from that, that's it. That's all.
All right. Callie.
Hi, I'm Callie. You can find me at Callie on Twitter. I run a game. It's called Unwritten on Fresh Spoon D&D every other Tuesday at 8:00. It's about fairy tales, and Vex and Reese are in it, and it's a lot of fun, and you should watch it. And that's it for me.
All right. And Reese, you have nothing still?
Everything that I'm in has already been mentioned. So that's
Alrighty. So, with that, I think we go. Hopefully, when this is aired, that the overlay we have will be a nice, pretty one that Maddie made for us. So, yeah, we'll
There will
see.
be gorgeous.
Yeah. So, yeah, check that out. And until next time, may the power protect you.
Bye.